Bethany here with Studio Sweat On Demand, and I have got our favorite in-house registered dietitian, Miriam, with me today.
Hi guys!
If you haven't noticed, I kind of have a lot of supplies today.
Yeah.
We are talking about protein powders and proteins. There's so many out there, and when you walk into like a GNC or a vitamin shop, it's confusing because you see these canisters and then these pre-made ones everywhere, and it's so hard to figure out.
Oh yeah.
What you should pick. And then if you happen to actually buy a magazine, like any sort of a fitness magazine, you know, Men's Health, one of those, a women's fitness magazine, 3/4 of it is ads for different types of protein. This one is for you, this one is not for you.
Right.
And it gets to be almost really overwhelming and certainly confusing.
I don't know how you guys do it.
I go off taste.
Okay.
Like these are my two personal ones that I have and I use at home. Like this one, I've learned that I like to cook with. It's okay to have as a shake and a drink, but honestly for me, if I'm doing oatmeal, I put it into my oatmeal and I love it. This one, I like to just drink it with my, you know, either my milk or my almond milk, whichever one.
Okay.
So I definitely have my cook and my eat one. So I don't know. It's so confusing. There's plant, there's hemp, there's
pea,
whey,
protein,
there's pea, there's QRSTU.
Yeah.
I don't know. Help.
So let's break it down. Let's start with what you're doing. So in case people have the same ones at home. Isoflex, this is a really common one. Actually, I think this is like one I see in most stores. So always go to the ingredients first. So instead of looking at, you know, what they want to show you, meaning like what the company wants to show you, because they're just trying to sell the product, right? So it's not for your health purposes, it's so they can sell it. So ingredients, that is by law, they have to put everything that's in it by descending order of abundance, basically. So the first is whey protein isolate. That's great, fine. Isolates, it's just broken down, not the most pure, but that's fine. Then they have their own complex. When they say, oh, we have the NOS complex, then you have to go to what they've added. It's like their special formula. So what they've done is they've broken down some amino acids. So they've put in this amount of amino acids, so they say. So we don't know how much. They just, because we don't have the FDA approving any of these products, any supplements out there, vitamins and minerals and protein powders, they're not regulated. So what we rely on are third-party, kind of like USP I've mentioned before in a previous vlog, or CL. They do protein powders as well. Also, you look at RDs for to help you out. So here we are. So they have put in some branched chain amino acids that look like crazy amounts. So when you overdo one amino acid, then you might offset or imbalance another. So you want to keep things in their whole form, because that's how your body likes to digest things, and then you're not gonna sway the homeostasis of your amino acids. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, then we keep going down the list and we see, oh, we have guar gum. That's just a way to keep the powder nice and loose. Whatever, it's not like one of those additives to worry about too much. It'd be nice not to have it. But then they have acetylamine potassium. That is a sugar substitute that is questionable. So it's not like we have proof it causes cancer. There's no causative effect that we've seen in any research. But there are better sugar substitutes out there. And if you're eating this daily, then I would totally suggest choosing something else. In saying that, sure, finish it, whatever, but there's definitely a better pick. And then the last ingredient, that's sucralose, that's Splenda. Yeah, it's a fine sugar substitute. Again, that's, you know, hasn't been shown to cause too many problems. In saying that, you know, it isn't a natural, it's not like stevia, it comes from a plant. It has been chemically altered. There's a chlorine in the molecule that, who knows, in large quantities it can maybe mess you up a little. We don't know.
Just a little.
But it's so, you know, minute in here. So, you know, finish it, but choose another product.
Okay.
That's the bottom line with this one.
Okay.
This one is Fabulosity.
Super yummy.
I already know. Yeah, and it's yummy. Most people like it. A lot of people who have gluten intolerances, or you think you do, which a lot of people do, think they do, they'll use this one. It's very natural. I mean, you'll see, these are the ingredients. Organic brown rice protein, organic chia seed, organic hemp protein, organic pea protein. You're not seeing hydrolyzed, isolate.
I know everything in there. Like
yeah.
You can pronounce it.
Yeah, they're like, this is whole foods. And then we have monk fruit extract and organic stevia as the sweeteners, which are both natural. They come from plants. So this is, you know, I give this like an A+++++++.
And you guys, honestly, I'm super picky about the taste. That one is good. It's really good. And the other day I decided I was gonna play with it and just add some peanut butter into it. Oh, over the moon, made me feel like I was having a peanut butter cup.
Yeah.
And you know me.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Totally. Like, yeah, I mean, you've got a real palate. You really taste food.
I like my food.
Yeah.
So that one works for me. I like it.
So this is it.
Yeah.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is at Costco.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
So then you get a nice price.
Yeah, I think this one was like 50. This one might have been like 25, 30.
Yeah.
So
that's a
it's a great deal.
So good
it's
job,
hard.
Orgain.
Thanks.
You know what? I actually met the doctor who created this company at this one trade show, and he was really, really passionate about having protein supplements. And actually, he started out as having weight gainers for, you know, like boosts, you know, which was like 300 calories per can. But he wanted something that was natural and didn't have all this crap in it. So, I mean, if you start with that passion, then you're gonna end up with a good product. So happy about that.
Good.
Very nice that you brought those things in.
Thank you.
So, do you have any more questions about it?
No,
Okay.
but we were gonna. Miriam wrote an awesome article for you on demanders. When was it? Back in April, May,
March.
So I'm off. March.
So it's online. It's on Studio Sweat on demand and on demand. I'm British now.
Don't talk like this.
But I have to say, I researched the crap out of this topic. Like, I was pulling from every single site that there was, and I came up with, you'll see on the newsletter, this is in color, but all the protein powders that I recommend. I have read through the ingredients like a mad person, and I researched the company. I even chose a little bit more ethical companies. So, and actually this one made the cut. So in case you are wanting to try a new protein powder, I've done that for you. You can just look it up. Another reason why we want some discernment is because there are metals that happen to go into a lot of the protein powders that we don't know about. Same thing with our vitamins and minerals. That's a problem.
That's scary.
Yeah, it's scary because the FDA is not, you know, perusing all this. So that's why if you're really eating this stuff every day, I want you to pick a good one, because you might be getting some harmful toxins, you know, which I don't want you to get.
Yeah.
Another thing, I don't want you overdoing protein grams per day. So, you know, we're saying protein powder is great if it's a good one, but I don't want you to, you know, start adding it to every meal. I really want you to kind of tally up your protein grams in one day, just for giggles. Just in one day, just add your protein grams. And I usually recommend 1 gram per kilogram of body weight. So, you know, your weight in pounds divided by 2.2 to get your kilograms, and whatever that is times 1, which is what it is, that should be your daily allotment. People, you know, who really strength train a ton, they can go up to 1.8 to 2 grams, but no more than 2 grams per kilogram of body weight. That really is, there's a saturation point, and at that point you're gonna start really pushing the kidneys and you might start developing stones if you're prone to them, and men more than women will start, you know, they can form stones, and that's not, it's painful and it's really toxic on your body.
Not worth it. Yeah,
we don't want to do that. Yeah.
So do the math, figure out your protein grams per day.
Yeah.
Stick to it. Find a good clean protein powder.
Yeah.
And don't inhale it. Democracy here, people. Hit your protein numbers for the day. And I think that's it.
That would be bad for your lungs.
Yeah.
Very bad. Another thing, actually, I'm just gonna throw in, because can't help myself. If you rotate your protein powders, you know, say the next one you buy is a different find on the list on the website, because I think variety is going to keep you from developing an intolerance, perhaps, to that formula. And then also, our body likes variety. That's how we fight cancer. So I think, and then just for your palate, it's kind of fun to try different ones, you know. So don't have the same one for years. That's, I don't think that's a great idea. So
awesome.
That's about it.
Well, thanks for joining me today.
My pleasure.
So go look that up, you guys. It's on the website. And for some awesome fat torching, calorie burning classes, check out Studio Sweat on Demand. Bye, guys.
Bye.